Hello, hello, hello. Happy Wellness Wednesday. What a fabulous day it is here in Las Vegas. I am enjoying my life. It's just been a great ride for me. I'm just really super happy about it. And I just wanted to come on today and just talk about a little bit about my journey. And just before I get started, I'd like to really just invite a couple of friends on, just to, because I know there was one person who actually asked me to do this. And so because of that, I've decided I am going to tell you a little bit about me and, you know, give you some insight about who I am and what I do. Hello. So yes, today is being open and transparent and vulnerable and just letting you know who I am and what I do. So my name's Michelle. Thank you for joining. So today I wanted to talk about getting grounded and staying focused and how it's changed my life, how it's made my life so much more positive. I'm more focused. I have better relationships with people. It's just fantastic. I'm sorry it's a little bit dark in here. It's really sunny outside. So when I opened my windows, you can see the glare back here. It is a little bit glary. It is like super bright. The sun is starting to really warm up out there. And that's what you get when you live in the desert. You go get extreme weather, and that's okay because I love it here. I wouldn't have it any other way. I wouldn't live anywhere else right now. Like right now, I'm super excited and happy to be living here in Las Vegas. Let me introduce myself. My name is Leslie Cadet, and I am an empowerment coach. I help my clients get a handle on the mental clutter so that they're freed up to pursue their dreams and aspirations and turn their visions for their lives into their realities. And so, as I said, today it was about a little bit about me. I did have somebody ask me personally if I could maybe do a few lives based around my life. So today I just wanted to talk to you about getting grounded and staying focused and how I've managed to do that. So I give you a little bit of background. I moved here. Well, actually, let's go back a few years. Okay, so I was born in the US, but I was raised in Canada. And I grew up in Toronto, and that's where I met my husband of 23 years. So when we got married, we moved to Florida for 12 years. And then we decided back to Canada on the far East Coast and then all the way across to the far West Coast and then down to San Diego and finally landed here in Las Vegas. And so in all of those travels, I've learned a lot about being a minimalist as far as things are just stuff. They can be replaced. The only things that really cannot be replaced are my husband and my dog. As far as in my life right now, the two closest things to me right now are my husband and my dog, and they cannot be replaced, but everything else in my life can be. So I learned about that, what was important, what we needed, the things that we really needed, we brought with us. The rest we were able to either sell or give away. Somebody else needed it, and we were able to bless their lives with that. So fast forward to living in Las Vegas, and I decided that my life is going to be a lot different than how I typically would live it because we had, as I said, moved around quite a bit. And I wanted to figure out what could I do with my life that would be different, and how could I do that which is different? How would I get there? What did I need to do? What did I need to do to make my life the way I was always hoping it would be? I was ready for it, and I just needed to take some steps. And number one, I put myself out there to meet people. So as soon as we moved here, I told my husband, you're going to think I'm nuts, but I don't want to be alone. I want to be surrounded by people. That's just who I am. It's my personality. It's in my makeup. It's what makes me. I love being surrounded by people. I love talking to people. And so for me, putting myself out there meant being open and vulnerable and going to events, like networking events by myself, to meet new people, putting myself on social media, posting on social media to meet people. And I was able to do that. And in the interim of doing that, meeting new people, one of the things I started doing was building a really great tribe of women who support and uplift and encourage me right here in Vegas. Now, of course, I have a lot of friends that I've grown up with and people I've met and stayed friends with over the years of my travels. But right here in Vegas, I knew I needed a home base of tribe of women that could support me, that I could go to when I needed them, when I needed their support, and who I would do the same thing for. And so I built that tribe of women who I feel that have all of those things that I need, and that I feel very personal towards them, that I would give them the same support. And then on top of that, I decided another way of putting myself out there was building community, of building a community of a great community of people around me, like-minded people, people who are in the coaching community, people who are perhaps maybe in other industries, you know, social media, branding, awareness, those types of things, just all different types of people. And I was building this community of people, and it was started being built more around what I was wanting to do, which was help others, like help other people. And that's genuinely where I come from. That my heart center is, I truly want to help other people. So I started building my community, and my community has grown, and it's wonderful because it grows every day, and I'm meeting new people, and it's just fantastic, you know, learning about other people in parts of the world, you know, Australia, you know, Ireland, people, and of course in Canada where I grew up, but a lot of people across the US, just all over the place, that I'm building this community, and it's really amazing. So that was number one, putting myself out there to meet people. Number two was I stepped into being brave to go after what I wanted. So as I said, I needed to figure out, what is it that I wanted in my life? What did I want to do? And I realized by wanting to help other people, it came from, as I said, my heart center. Coaching really was something that I was gravitating towards, but I was worried around the word coach. I'll be honest with you, because coach gets thrown around a lot, and I'm sure you can probably relate to that. Coach gets thrown around a lot, and it's unfortunate that that happens, but I truly believe that when someone is truly focused, like solely focused on being, you know, with the mindset of helping other people, of a service-based mindset, and it's all about the other person and how you can help them impact their life and change their life for the better, those are the people that I want to surround myself with. So I had I decided, because through other people that I've been around that have helped me to grow and helped me to step into this role, I became an empowerment coach. But I wanted to make sure that I took it to a place where it wasn't just all around just empowering people to have a better life. Yes, empowering people to live better, to make better choices. Yes, all of that goes together with that, and giving, you know, inspirational things. But I wanted to have it based around something that I knew truly that resonated so much with me, that I knew would resonate with others, and that's all around mental clutter. Because mental clutter is real, and it can stress you out. We get so much information, so much goes in here. It does, like so much goes in our heads. We take it in, we take it in, we take it in, and we don't realize that there is a way to actually filter it out in a positive way, that we're not losing things, that we're not getting like all of the junk that's coming in, and all of the great stuff coming in, and all of the junk is staying, all the great stuff is like fleeting away, and we forget. No, there's a way to deal with that. And so I wanted to come up with programs and processes and ways for people to really handle their mental clutter. And I've come up with that. And so that really, really gave me such joy, because I knew that I could really help others, that I could impact others' lives, because it impacted me. These are things that I've done myself. And because of that, I'm a better person for it. I show up as the person that I say I want to be, and I show up for me. Like, number one, I show up for me, the person that I want to be. So yeah, definitely that was number two. Number three was me time and my personal growth. So definitely this was a big thing. In order for me to be the best person that I could, the best coach, and to be able to serve you well, the community that I'm building around me, I needed to make sure that I was making me the best me possible, right? I had to make sure that I was doing the things necessary in order to be able to deliver to you quality information. Like, why would I'm not going to just be a person that just like thinks, oh, I'm going to do this and that's it, and not have any self-growth or any self-love or any practices in place for myself. Because what does that do? That means that I cannot legitimately come to you with information to say that these things work if I haven't tried it myself. I would never endorse something unless I've tried it myself. Or I know, if someone I know is a coach and I know that what they stand for and their product, it works, I would never endorse. That's just who I am. Because why? Because I have my core values. I'll just go into that real quick. My core values are integrity, empathy, courage, and kindness. And the reason why integrity is number one is because it's always, to me, the most important is to do the best, do the right thing all the time, or at least to the best of your ability all the time. Yes, I mess up. I'm not always doing the right thing, but I'm willing to acknowledge that, and I'm willing to strive to be the best every day. Having empathy towards others, you know, the struggles that they go through, not judge someone for where they're at and what they're doing, but try to help them to see where they're at, help them to figure out ways to make their life better. And then courage, as I said, being able to step into this role with grace and kindness, and I said empathy, integrity, and also to make sure that I'm not only building my community, but I'm serving my community well. And then again, for being kind to people, kind to animals, huge thing for me, and kind to our environment. It's so important. We have one planet that we live on, that we can live on right now, and we should take care of it. So just being really super aware of my footprint, what I do. So those are my 4 core values. And so it was really super important for me. So number one, I was thinking about under my personal growth was I read books. I've read a number of books, which are really, really great, based around just business and coaching and just, you know, self-help and, you know, empowerment, encouragement. I've listened to audiobooks on the same thing, and that's helped to really grow me as a person in the right way so that I can serve you. You know, and then I listened to podcasts like Be That 1%, which is a local Las Vegas podcast. If you haven't listened to it, I encourage you to. James Silvis, he touches on a lot of amazing topics that really help me, that they help me grow into my role as an empowerment coach. But he also helps a lot of people. He has a lot of amazing guests on there. So that's a really good podcast. I listen to every podcast. He's in season 2, and it's just great. I love Tony Robbins. Of course, he always has really good people on his podcast, and he's always talking to people who have a positive message. Dean Graziosi, if you don't know who he is, I love his book, Millionaire Success Habits. Amazing book. That's how I got introduced to him the first time around, and now I listen to his podcast. I go on to any workshops that he does because I always come away with being better, like learning something. And another local podcast, How to Be a Baddie, by Ashlyn Tufensammer. And she's real and raw. And what I love about Ashlyn's podcast is that she not only she gives you like the question, and she'll give you the answers. She'll give you the issue, and she'll give you solutions, and she'll give you ideas and just kind of get you thinking, and where are you at with your life, and maybe there's some changes that you need to make so that you can be a better you. So definitely check out that one. Number 3, my morning routine, which is really my first thing that I do every morning. Of course, after I take my dog for a walk, because he's number 1, he needs to go out, obviously, and I feed him. But after that, it's all me. First, I go to the gym. I get my heart pumping, the blood flowing. I feel really good after that. And while I'm doing that, I'm listening to the podcast. So I'm listening to one of those podcasts that I just mentioned. And then after that, I go and I come home and I do my meditation. Really super important to me, because my meditation helps me to get in the right mindset. And then I have my I am statement and my affirmations, which are just all uplifting, encouraging, and supporting myself. And then I have my gratitude journal. And my gratitude journal is where I am grateful. I list out the things that I am grateful for right now in my life. Being grateful is so key. It helps you to just have the right mindset. And at the end of the day, part of my evening routine is journaling my wins. Everything that I do in a day, I can write it out, and then, there's something in it that's really great. Things that I can celebrate. What did I do today? Oh yeah, that's right, that happened. So that is amazing. Now, if you can't do this whole morning routine because, it can take between 1 and 2 hours, you split it up amongst your day, like throughout your day. You can do this. Get yourself in the right mindset. So, as I said, it's all about being grounded and focused and how it helped change me. So how does this keep me grounded? Well, number one, I feel good about me. I feel good in my own skin. I have a better and more healthy mindset. When I talk to myself, it's uplifting and encouraging. It's not degrading. I'm not putting myself down. I'm not saying I'm not worth it. I'm saying I'm worthy. And if I need extra support, I have my amazing tribe of women friends who support, uplift, and encourage me. Like I built that tribe of women here in Vegas. I reach out to them. They remind me that it's okay to be human and that I've got this. Plus, individually, we are special, but together we are spectacular. What I love about that quote, I got that off my inspirational calendar that I got from a friend. It's beautiful. I love that we're individually, we're special, but together we can do amazing things. We're spectacular. And I have a more healthy and harmonious relationship, not only with my husband of 23 years, but with my friends that I have online, friends that I have close to me, people that I've known many years, new friends. I just have a healthy and more harmonious relationship with people. So how does this keep me focused? Well, mindset is key. Like I said, mindset is truly key. I wake up every day with a purpose. I choose to navigate my days with an attitude of gratitude. So that if life throws darts, which I've talked about, life goes around and she throws darts. Sometimes they miss. Sometimes they graze us to get us our attention. And then they have the ones that she throws and they stick. And so I'm better equipped emotionally to handle those things when those things happen. And I'm better able to focus on my daily tasks because of my intent for gratitude. Gratitude, again, is so important. It's key. Mindset is key. Focus on the amazing things in your life, even the smallest. Celebrate your daily wins, and you will find that your focus will be on point. So that's just a little bit about me and how I was able to, by using these things, by doing these things for me, to build myself up, to be the best person that I can, to be the best version of me so that I show up as the best version of me for you so I can serve you. Because that's my intent. Every day I wake up with this purpose of serving others. It gives me great joy to do this for you. And if there's anything that you would love to hear more about, I would encourage you to please comment below because I, as I said, am in the mindset of serving you. And if there's something you want to hear more about, message me or comment below because I'd love to be able to do that for you. I hope this was helpful for you today, just to learn a little bit more about me and what I did, and maybe something out of what I do, what I've done, will help you. And if you know someone who you would like to hear this message, please share this video. Because again, it's all about serving others. And if I can do that and help other people, the more reach I get, that's fantastic. That's gold for me. That's a win. That's a daily win for me to actually talk to you every day and for you to share the video. That's a daily win. And I love to do that. So again, thank you for hopping on live. Thank you for those of you who will be listening back. I appreciate all of you. My name is Leslie Gaudette, and I am an empowerment coach. As I said, I help my clients get a handle on their mental clutter so that they're freed up to pursue their dreams and aspirations and turn their visions into their realities. I hope that you have an amazing day today, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.